Here we got a 2017 Ford Explorer XLT, 88,000 mile, one owner, clean Carfax, and a nice champagne or beige tan color. Explorer 7-passenger seating. We sell a lot of these here. My wife wants one right now. So, you know, they're a good, reliable vehicle that Ford has made for a long time. And they restyled this, I think, in 2017. I believe this was the first year for the new look on the grille. Let's just go over some of the features this car has. It does have LED surrounds around the headlamp pod with halogen headlamps and driving lights. You do have your fog lights halogen as well down below, and also you can see it does have the park sense on the front and the rear, which is really a nice touch. A lot of vehicles have the ultrasound park sense on the back but not the front. This one has it on both, so you can see the good looking styling as we continue around to the side. This does have 5-spoke alloy wheel. If you peek through there, you'll see a brand new rotor and brake pad, like new Michelin tires all the way around on this. It's one thing we really pride ourselves here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed off by the technician that performs it in the glove box of all of our cars. Take a look through our picture gallery. We take in zoomed in shots of those details. You can see it's leather appointed with a full power passenger seat, including lumbar, which usually are only options for the driver, so the passenger gets some love in this case. You can see it does have tan leather as well as a charcoal dash, split two-tone with a little bit of brushed aluminum highlights in between. Really not a monotonous interior at all. Looks very, very nice. Continues through the door panel, as you can see there. Now, like I said, this is a 7-passenger. And in the middle row, very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room. Also want to show you the center console does have climate control as well as a 12-volt power supply to help keep your rear occupants connected and cool. Simple pull lever here will gain access to the third row seats, which you can see in the back, giving it the 7-passenger ability. Again, just want to show you like new Michelins all the way around. No scuffs or scrapes on the wheel. It does have a nice little pinstripe here too to kind of break it up. Working our way around to the back, you can see the XLT badging there as well as the 4-wheel drive badging, dual exhaust. Let's take a look in the back hatch. Power lift gate on this vehicle. You can see the button there, which is nice. Also, these seats will fold down. One is gonna pull your headrest, and then this button will release it and allow it to fold down. You also have a nice little cardio here to keep groceries or things of that. You do have a 12-volt power supply in the back as well. So really nice that you can kind of toggle between 5-passenger or 7-passenger in this particular vehicle. Also have, you know, like I say, Michelin's all the way around. Wheel looks good on that side also. As we take a peek through the driver's side, see very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room, as I said before, and very clean. No rips, tears, stains, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker. And we'll work our way up to the front. Now, all Fords give you the combo entry exit. Allows you to leave the vehicle running using your combo to gain entry. Maybe you're running a quick errand, you keep the engine on, keep it cool or warm, depending on the season. And also you can see basic controls here, your locks, windows, and mirrors located on the door. And also obviously driver's seat, full power with lumbar. Let's go ahead and jump in the vehicle. Another thing I like to show you before we start it up, we always promise 2 sets of keys. You can see them both there. And also this vehicle is equipped with the factory remote start. There's your keyless and your power liftgate button as well as panic. Also, before we start it up, show you we keep a copy of the Carfax right here on the history report. No accidents, no damage, 1 owner, regular oil change, has a well-maintained badge. Carfax doesn't get any better looking than this one right here. Let's go ahead and put our foot in the brake. Press the start button. Get you the exact miles here. 88,918 miles. Let's continue the tour. This is your button for your fog lights. That is the button for your dome. Dimmer switch for your cluster. Headlamp controls. Over here is your automatic headlamp setting. Down below, another button for your power lift gate. Stem to the left, high beams and turn signals. Stem to the right, intermittent wiper washers. Control pad to the left controls this screen to the left of the speedometer. See tire pressure monitoring, different gauges. This is all customizable. As you can see, distance till empty. There's your intelligent 4-wheel drive. You also have your cruise control over here. This pod and confirmation button in the middle is for the right display. As you can see, we can toggle between your navigation, or maybe we want to go to your radio. That is all done here. And then here are your audio controls on the steering wheel, as well as your Bluetooth or sync hands-free. Working our way over to the center, we do have the home button here. We got your audio. As it loads up, that's your home screen. We can go to the audio, which is AM, FM satellite. We can go to your climate, where you can see that you have dual climate control as well as a heated steering wheel. You can obviously compare your phone. Here is your full screen nav. As you can see, you also have your other downloadable apps and your radio and vehicle settings there. Here is your climate control. As you can see, we also have the analog buttons. We do have your heated seats for the driver and the passenger there. So this vehicle is very well equipped for an XLT. That's one thing you'll find with Ford. They give you a lot of options in the middle trim. You can almost equip it up like a top trim level, as this one is. See there, you do have your USB as well as a 12-volt power supply and your sync cubby, excuse me. And we have your shifter here on the floor with sport mode. Now, sport mode allows you to select any of the gears of the multi-speed transmission. Then you can upshift and downshift with the steering wheel paddle shifters, which is kind of cool. You do have your four-wheel drive terrain selector here. So right here is normal four-wheel drive. We do have a setting for off-road, sand or beach, and snow. The button in the center is your downhill descent control, just to allow the compression of the engine to hold you back if you're going downhill, and we got a lot of hills here. Nice way to save your brakes. You do have two large cup holders, and if you flip open the console here, you'll see another 12-volt power supply and another USB port with a large area for storage. We do have a auto dim on the rear view mirror with LED map lights, and we have an illuminated visor. So very, very well equipped, like I said before, with an XLT. Let's go ahead and take a peek underneath the hood. We do have the foot pedal here for your emergency brake. Right there is your hood release. Believe this vehicle is a 3.5 liter V6. You can see it is a 3.5, yes, and very clean. No exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, no corrosion on the electrical terminal. As you can see, it looks like a brand new engine compartment under here. You would never know this vehicle has 88,000 miles, extremely well cared for by the previous owner. Let's go ahead and shut the vehicle off. And we'll get into the last portion of the video. Now, just to recap, I showed you the talked of the mechanical evaluation in the glove box and showed you the Carfax on the dash. The last part of making an informed buying decision is the cosmetic appearance. So my job is just be your eyes and ears, go over any minor imperfections the vehicle may have. Now, we do have professionals come in and remove any small dents. We touch up small scratches. So primarily all we find on these is a couple little stone chips. We only hand select the cleanest vehicles, just like this one. One owner, no accidents, well maintained, everything that I showed you there on the Carfax. See those back bumper sensors. Then we do have a couple little scuffs we touched up, you can see there on this rear fascia, just from loading and unloading cargo. Little tiny dent right there that we weren't able to get out because it's right on the seam. Mark right there. You know, the spoiler looks good and the roof line looks good as well. Rear quarter coming up the passenger side here now. Again, a couple little stone chips. A few more under here. But for 3 years old and 80,000 miles now, we're working on the front clip. And as you can see, we're gonna have a few more stones up here, obviously, but other than a few stone chips, this vehicle is in excellent condition. Worked our way to the hood. The last spot to go over. Hood really in good shape. So there you have it, guys. Excellent vehicle, affordable for your family, 7-passenger, 4-wheel drive with a lot of equipment. If you're interested, a few ways of getting a hold of us. Come visit us at 21518 Great Cove Road in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. Give us a call at 717-485-4224 or look us up on the web at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.